Here we are at the IBMA 2018, and we're here with the band Woodbelly, who won Telluride Bluegrass Band competition. Guys, it's great to meet you. You're also here. You won. You're competing for something else.
You're nominated for the Momentum Award, the IBMA Momentum Award. So that's what's brought us out here to Raleigh. We're psyched to be here.
Momentum Award for Band of the Year. That is.
Band of the Year, awesome. So, guys, it's nice to meet you. Why don't you tell us how you guys got together? Like, what was it that made you guys all get together here?
It started Rocky Grass in 2015. It was my first Rocky Grass.
What's your name?
Chris. My name's Chris Wiest. I play mandolin.
Mandolin, nice.
My first Rocky Grass Bluegrass Festival in Lyons, Colorado. I went there in the campground picking scene. I was walking around with my instrument and ran into Craig over here, and he's singing and playing original music. It was different from everybody else, and I just thought this is kind of the sound that I want to be a part of, and in an original group. And it formed after that. We kind of assembled the pieces with that in mind, as creating a original string band.
And how'd you get the name?
Basically from playing at festivals, because we attend quite a bit of them, and we're always walking around late night with our instruments on our bellies. It's a wood belly, wood on the belly.
That's 2 words. Let's make sure.
2 words.
Two words.
Not 3, not 1.
Confusion of that in the past.
Big confusion, right? Yeah.
Right.
So the band started. You guys got everyone together, and would you just get a couple of gigs and it worked out, or?
Yeah, our first gig was actually booked without a name yet, so that was kind of my fault. I booked a 3-hour gig for us before we actually had that kind of material. So we hit the ground running.
There's actually a funny story with that first gig. When he booked the gig, he thought and told all of us that it was a 2-hour gig. So it's our first gig ever. And we had about 2 hours of music rehearsed.
Right.
And then we kind of had to scramble to get that last hour. So it probably made that first gig a little bit more exciting than most.
Well, it must have been exciting to get invited here to the IBMA.
Absolutely.
So how'd that work out? What, you guys just did you apply, or does it just they contact you? Or?
You know what? Actually, Aaron, they contacted Aaron, so maybe he'd be sure.
So I'm Aaron. I'm the banjo player.
We're not going to hold it against you, then.
All right.
It's okay. It's not my first instrument, so it's
Okay.
They contacted us and just said, "Hey, we're considering nominating you for the award, and we've got a few questions for you." So we did an online questionnaire. And
What kind of questions did they ask you?
just sort
Favorite
of general,
food.
yeah, favorite food. No, they asked about sort of what we've done this year, what are our hopes, what other things, accolades we had. So we mentioned the band contest, of course, and then
How much do you stretch the truth on something like that? Is this like a resume kind of thing?
yes and no. It's an optimistic version of the truth, I would say.
It's kind of like a first date, you know. You don't want to give away too much stuff, but you also want to put yourself up there.
Yeah, and we didn't think anything would come of it, honestly. And then, sure enough, about 6 or 8 weeks later, we found out we were nominated, and we're just sort of over the moon about it.
So obviously you weren't really you were surprised because you guys have other arrangements. You got to leave here soon.
We do. We were not planning on coming, and until just about a month ago. So we're fortunate enough to be able to make it work for a couple days.
Right. So how do we find you on social media?
Talk to this guy.
Yeah, so hey, what's up everybody? I'm Craig.
You're the social media guy we talked about before?
You know, I have some experience and background in that, but we make Taylor over here the point man for all of those interactions with
I just wanted to get Craig's
the social
What's
media.
your instrument?
I'm a guitar player.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
And singer, right?
Yeah, and sing. You know, actually, we all sing, and we all we play. This is a bass player. This is the dobro player over here, Chris, and Taylor, bass player. But we all sing, we all write, and that's one of the things that drew me to these guys. But back to the social media question. You can find us on Facebook. Obviously, we're there. As you know, we'd be crazy if we didn't have something on Facebook.
That's 2 words.
Facebook.
No,
Facebook is
no,
also
no.
2 words.
No, I meant to find you on Facebook. It's 2 words.
Woodbelly is 2 words, folks. So look us up at woodbellymusic.com. You can find us on the Instagram out there. You can also find us on Facebook, as we already mentioned.
How does the songwriting work out? Like, does someone just show up with a song and then you all kind of rearrange it, or?
Yeah, so like I said, everybody writes, and generally the format is that someone will bring a somewhat finished song. Maybe it's 50%, maybe it's 100% in the writer's eyes finished, and then everyone else will work and rework the song and arrange the song as a band to kind of put the Woodbelly sound on it.
So tell me about Telluride.
Oh man, that was an exciting trip, that's for sure. That was something we worked tirelessly in preparation for, and it paid off. You know, there's
When
some
you
good
say
bands.
was it like a competition where they made you jump through hoops?
You know, there's no hoops. There was a lot of hula hoops in the crowd, but
No, I mean, like, do they tell you like the songs have to be a certain way and you have to do certain
very,
things?
very
Right,
much so.
yeah.
So there's a lot of relatively strict rules. We found out later that maybe they're not as strict as we planned for, but 3 songs. They got to be 3 minutes each: a fast one, a slow one, and an instrumental.
Oh, nice. So, were there a lot of bands you were competing against?
there's 12 total in the running usually. That's all they allow for the entry. You know.
So it had to be a great surprise then.
It absolutely was. There, like I said, there were some good bands. We made some great friends out of the competition with the finalists, and have some anchor friends over in California now. That was a great band. That was a runner-up. Or is that right? Is that runner-up?
Yeah,
That'd be runner-up. So like I said, we made some good friends and really got had our work cut out for it, because they were no slacks. They were good.
Yeah, well, Telluride certainly is one of the top festivals around there. So all right, well, we'll keep looking for you. You guys, I guess, get ready to put an album out, or?
That's right.
Yeah, second album. We just released
Oh,
our
yeah,
first
second?
this year.
Oh, nice. What's that
Released
called?
our First, it's called Solid Ground. We released that in May of 2018.
Where do we find that?
You can find it on our website directly, and we're also on all the major media outlets out there, or music outlets on.
All right.
Find
And
it on Spotify,
Yep.
our website, all over.
what's the album called?
It's called Solid Ground.
Solid Ground by Woodbelly. All right, and it was really nice meeting you guys, and we're going to watch you guys climb to the top.
Hey.
All right, thank you guys very much.
Cheers.